Has been put out there that I think they have I think this guy who was suing Diddy, Rod or somebody, has put out there that Young Miami had also allegedly been trafficking pink cocaine to Diddy.
What is pink cocaine?
Is I think it says cocaine is a mix with ecstasy.
Oh, I see. So it's not really pink.
Is that what you're concerned about? But yeah, so she's now in the lawsuit, and her name is kind of being brought into it. And I just want to say this to the people.
Was she part of the human trafficking?
I don't know, but I'm sure they're going to maybe try to get her on that also.
Because she has been with him. She was his last person that she was with.
And I remember when she was sitting down there talking to cussing that girl. I think what was it? I think she was Asian.
What was her name? The one who gave birth? No, is she the one? No, she's not the one that gave birth. But Gina.
I remember she saying that I will have you on
let's not
or whatever. She said something very vulgar or whatever about Gina. And then she was like, she had said something very vulgar. So when I heard that, I just kind of felt like, that's odd. That's an odd thing to say.
Yeah.
But I felt like there was something going on more.
I felt like that was something that had happened before.
Yeah, and
because
then
why would you say something like that? So
I mean, she just kind of alluded that their intimate life was very vulgar and it was too much, and the golden showers and all that bota.
Yeah, there was a lot of sickness going on.
So
there.
I would not be surprised if maybe when she heard the lawsuit that was going on with Cassie, she maybe thought some of it was true because maybe she has experienced some of that. Because I don't know if Diddy was still doing freak offs currently or whatever.
Yeah.
But I do think that this whole thing is a shame. Because a lot of people were saying, oh, go be with Diddy, da-da-da. He's a mogul. He's going to do stuff for her career. And I just kept on saying, at what cost? At what cost? At what cost?
You know,
this
when
man has you doing all this
him,
stuff.
Remember there was a time that she left him?
Yeah.
After that whole Gina thing? She was like, she's on her own or whatever.
She was single and she was flirting with other people.
Yes.
And then he came back around. He was on a yacht and he was kissing the screen and Young Miami was on it.
I'm sure she thought to herself, I should have stayed away then.
Yeah.
When I left him then, I should have just stayed away. I should not have been roped back in.
Yeah.
Because now look at the situation. And it's not worth it. And you have, what I don't understand is these women who have children and they go with these men and they stay put.
Yeah, these men that are no good for them have been doing all types of craziness and all this bota. You know, my thing is you can't do stuff just because it's a means to an end. You have to do stuff with integrity. You have to do stuff that will be good for you in the long run.
Yeah.
Yes, the right path. It's a much longer path, but you know what it is? It's a more sustaining path. There's more longevity in it.
Yeah.
When you take the shortcuts and you're thinking, oh, this man's putting me on, you can't really even go anywhere without somebody trying to like give you paperwork or whatever the case may be. Like you can't even go out without people talking about you and your link with Diddy. Like your career is basically kind of null and void. Like anybody who's associated with him, like it's not a good look.
He's not really trying to make you have a career like that though.
No.
Men like Diddy are not really trying to make you be more popular than them. They're not trying to make you successful.
And my thing is, as a woman, like especially when you have your own career, I don't think it's great for you to go and be linked with a man because, especially in this world, you never.
Right?
She was doing City Girls.
She was successful. She was having her little City Girls
she
summer.
was doing.
Yeah, there were a lot of college girls. You say you were really on.
Well, I was more with the hot girl summer.
Oh,
I really rocked with Megan Thee Stallion, during college or whatever. So I loved her
Megan
music.
Thee Stallion. I thought that was the City Girls.
I did listen to City Girls, but I didn't really get into them until like my junior year or senior year, and I was kind of more settled at that point.
Okay, got you.
But yeah, I mean, they were popular. They had some good songs with Drake and stuff like that or whatever. Yeah. So I just think it's a shame. It is unfortunate, but I feel like this will definitely be a lesson, and I think it's a lesson to all women that you have to be very careful, especially single moms, Have to be
Just
very
women,
careful who you
young
link yourself
women.
with.
Like, you have such a long life, right?
Don't waste it on
20s,
somebody
don't
who's
waste
not
your time.
serious.
You're in your 30s. Don't waste your time with some man that's kind of seedy. Like Diddy, we've always heard these little rumors about Diddy.
It's always
like
been
for
out
the
there.
past couple of decades.
Yeah.
Right? So, like, don't continue to hang with him for so long. That's one of the reasons. It doesn't, I mean, I know J-Lo these days, everybody's kicking her down in the dirt. But one thing I liked about her, when that whole gun thing happened, she dropped Diddy like a bad habit. And I know I remember during that time, you see, I wasn't alive during that time. During that time, a lot of people, I don't know whether, I don't care what the narrative is now, but I remember during that time in our community, people were saying, you know, that is so wrong of J-Lo. She's not there for Diddy. You know, he got to find out while he's in jail and all that stuff that it's over. Like, they were coming for J-Lo, not standing 10 toes down with him like how Whitney stood with Bobby. But
you know, I also
she was gone and thinking about her career, I am sure. Like, I don't want to be with somebody who toting a gun up in the club and we get arrested and I got to have a mugshot. I think that for her, that mugshot was like the eye opener. I can't be in this kind of life. And that was it. And after that, J-Lo never dated a man after that. She never dated a brother after that, right?
But you know, I wouldn't say
she never did after that.
Yeah.
She was done.
And
right?
That's how I think women should be. Like, when you see a man has red flags, like, we have this thing, especially as black women, to want to be a man's rehabilitation center. And that's not what God made you for. You know what I'm saying? Then also, I just feel like this whole thing of ride and die. No. It doesn't ever work for the woman. And most of the time, you never see a man being a ride or die for some woman.
No.
We don't really see it.
The only person I saw who was doing that was that girl, Remy Ma, her guy, Papoose.
Well, I heard that she cheated on him recently.
That's what I'm saying. He was a ride or die for her.
Yeah.
She was in jail.
She was in jail. He stayed
held
committed.
it down with the kids and all that stuff. He's the only one, but that's an anomaly.
Yes,
that is not something that occurs when the tables are flipped. Exactly.
Yeah, I remember even Yandy and her guy Mendici.
Right.
And she asked him one day, you know, if the tables were turned, would you have stayed married to me if I was in jail for 10 or 12 plus years?
What did he say?
I don't really know.
What?
Like, really, men don't ride and die for women when they get into crazy situations, but they expect women to be ride or dies when you're there, like, with 20-something baby mamas, and you want me to be babysitting your damn kids, and then you also want me to be dealing with you when you in jail and you selling drugs in the corner, whatever the hell. Like, I mean, like, it's just ridiculous. Like, I remember that movie when I don't want to say forced, but when I went to go see that horrible movie, Clean and Slim, that stupid movie. The woman was a whole lawyer. The man shoots a police officer. She goes on the run like she ain't got a degree, and she ended up getting shot anyway. And all this bullshit about time, riding and dying for what? You saw Whitney and Bobby do it. Who's dead now? Bobby going on with his life, had more kids and married, happily living his life. Didn't Whitney pass away and then also her daughter? Don't ride and die for men. Yeah. It is the stupidest narrative we have ever been taught as black women. Like, really. It's so dumb.
And you know, it's actually...
It doesn't serve us.
It's not just black women, but even in the movies. Even in these movies with, you know, whether it's black women, whether it's white women.
I just really see it in my community. That's why I said black movies. But I mean, yes, in general.
It's there in Hollywood. This is how they teach us how to be, how women need to be. And you see, you know, the guy like just being
a horrible person, and we have to stay 10 toes down.
And the woman has to like kind of acquiesce, and he has to always teach her a lesson.
I raised that man and I raised his kids. You know, that ain't my job. Yeah. Raising the kids is, but not raising a man and help. Like, come to me already fixed. Like, I'm not gonna waste my time, my energy, and my beauty trying to fix you so you can go to the next woman and be the perfect man.
No woman should be doing that. No woman should be doing that. That's just a waste of time.
A waste of your time and your energy. When you could go to a man who is already fixed, who's already healed, who got himself together, who can actually be a leader, and who can actually be your safe haven. It makes no sense trying to kill yourself, trying to help a man be that for you, helping him, raise him, and put on his bootstraps just for him to leave you.
Megan Good, I hope you're listening.
That woman looks so anorexic. She looks stressed. Stressed with a K, okay? Like,
she does. And
this man don't even look like he like her. She's held it down like Coretta. After you told that Caucasian woman to be Coretta, now she your Coretta. Anyway, I am done talking about this because this topic gets me so upset. What I say, like, be like Sierra. She got a man who was fixed, who was godly, who led them into a righteous relationship, and who is committed to her.
Can benefit, right?
Especially even baby future.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? Yes. So all of that is a blessing.
That's what you call legacy building.
But also, this is what happens when you make mistakes, but you self-correct. Yes. It's never too late to get yourself together.
No, it's not too late.
Young Miami, it's never too late. Everything happens for a reason. Well, I do not believe in accidents.
End up in jail with Diddy, because then I don't know. Is it too late then? It's never too late.
Even if you go to jail, it's never too late. JT was in jail. You saw she has gotten her life together.
Look at that lady who I saw her on Tasha K. She had poured acid on some lady who was she poured acid on this woman. The woman actually is the mother of an NFL player, right, who's doing really well now for himself. And now she's out. She served, I think, 10 or 15 years. But now she's out and she has an opportunity. So yeah, it's never too late.
It's never too late.
But I really, it will be just gut-wrenching, I think, if young Miami, what's her actual name? Caresha goes to jail because of some Diddy when she had left him. You see, when you leave them, it's a grace.
Yeah,
Don't go back. Yeah. Don't go back. Don't give men a second chance. That is a lesson. That's a lesson I had to learn, okay? Don't give men a second chance. Just don't. And someone actually told me that. When I was going to go and get married again, I remember this, my boss, and she was Caucasian. And she said to me, she called me, she said, "You're giving him another chance?" She said, "Don't remarry him. When you divorce a man, never remarry him." And I was just looking at her like, I know, I'm going to go listen to that, I would say the lady was this old Hispanic lady who told me to give my husband another chance. She was like in her 70s. And she's like, "He will be all right. He will change, Ngadi. You give him a chance. You just go ahead and give him a chance."
Long time.
And I was like, yes.
That's the advice I want to listen to.
She's elderly. She knows best. And that very morning, my supervisor came to work and she had heard that I'm about to give this man another chance. And she said, "Come here. You're going to give him a chance. Why?" I was like, "Well, he has been asking for 6 years and, I just think for our children." And she said, "Please don't do that. When you divorce a man, do not go back. Don't give him another chance. Never remarry the same guy you divorced." And I was like, okay.
Great advice. I won't be taking it though.
Yeah, I wasn't going to be taking it. And look at where I am. It did not even take 4 years and it was over. So yeah. And yes, she got it. She got a chance to see me go through all of that too, like felt like I didn't tell her. So yes.
But yeah, y'all, that's just our advice to young Miami. And to all women.
Yeah, I
when
really
you leave
hope,
a man and he ain't
2 daughters,
leave him, child. Leave him.
I really hope she doesn't
go
to jail, because it just hurts. It hurts different when you gotta go to jail for a man. It's like, oh my God, like how did I get here?
Had I known,
and
I would have never
added in this nonsense. Because now it's my whole freedom, and I got 2 kids.
Long time. Whew. Thank you all for watching, and we will see you guys on the next video.